Welcome to another episode of Cyber Streets at Inner City Culture League. I am Mr. Williams, and I thank you all for joining me today. Today, we're going to talk about magic. That's right, magic. I've always wanted to do magic. I'm not that good at it even to this day, but thanks to Jason Lattimore, I know how to make objects float. If you guys will hang out with me, we'll get an opportunity to see a very, very fun video that teaches us how to make objects float. Please stay tuned.
Have you ever wondered what it'd be like to float something in midair? Yeah! Me too! Welcome to Impossible Science!
Hey guys, it's Jason Latimer, the world champion of magic. And first of all, what you just saw in my garage, well, that was a total illusion. But it did get me wondering, what would it take to float an object in midair? And how could we actually do it at our homes? And assuming you're not going to install a giant wind tunnel in your garage, I came up with an idea. Here's a science experiment you can build, and it uses the Coanda effect.
Okay, here's a great magic trick you can play on your friends. Take a ping pong ball and concentrate really hard.
This is not a magic trick, because it really sounds like this. Okay, so this experiment is really easy to make at home. It uses the top of a water bottle that's been cut off, and I've taped it to the top of a hairdryer. And then you take a ping pong ball and you put it in the airstream. Now for the effect that you just saw, I just put the hairdryer outside of the view of the camera. And if you dub your voice over it, you can make it look like magic. Now this is a lot of fun because you can actually make an obstacle course and see if you can get the ping pong ball to travel through the obstacle course. Now we can pretty much guess why the ball is just sitting in midair. The upward force of airflow is equal to the force of gravity pulling down on the ball. But that doesn't explain why the ball isn't just flying out of the airstream. Why is the ping pong ball trapped in midair even when I tilt the hairdryer? Well, if you don't understand it, you probably would call it magic. But it turns out scientists have actually figured this out. But before I get into that, let's talk about air pressure. Now, when air moves around an object, there's a difference in air pressure. Faster moving air creates lower air pressure, and the slower and stagnant air means there will be higher air pressure. Watch, I'll show you. You take a piece of paper, and if I blow across the top of this, the fast moving air creates lower air pressure on top. And on the bottom, this is now higher air pressure because it's slower. Watch. So how's it work? Well, the high air pressure below the piece of paper is now pushing the paper into that low air pressure pocket. Now, that's great, but what does that have to do with the ball not flying out of the airstream? Well, that part has to do with the Coanda effect. Okay, now air is moving on all sides of the ball, but it's moving faster on the side closest to the center of the airstream. So let's take a closer look at the faster moving side. As air rushes towards the ball, the airflow is forced to pick a side of which way to pass around the ball. As that airflow gets deflected when it hits the ball, the moving air is actually pulling the air next to the ball away with it. And this creates a lower pressure pocket just to the side of the ball. And this does two things. First, it causes the air that's traveling around the ball to be pulled back towards its surface to fill that lower pressure pocket. When airflow follows a curved surface, scientists call this the Coanda effect. And at the same time, the high pressure on the opposite side of the ball now pushes our ping pong ball into that lower pressure pocket. As the ball moves towards that lower pressure pocket, the symmetrical ball begins deflecting even more air on the opposite side of the ball. This lowers the air pressure on the opposite side, moving our ball back. This happens on all sides of our ball, stabilizing our ball in this constant flow of air. Under slow motion, we can see how the ball is constantly adjusting for the ever-changing sides of low air pressure. Well, that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed Impossible Science at home. And if you did, let me know by clicking the like button and subscribing to the channel. And if you had fun with the Coanda effect and an illusion that you can fool your friends with, then let me know in the comments below. And until next time, stay curious, because the right question changes everything.
Now that was fun. That I had a great time with. As I said, magic. What is magic? Basically, magic is the science we don't understand yet. So for those of you who joined me today, thank you for joining me. Keep joining me and learn more magic as we go along for the next couple of weeks. If you wish to go to the site on your own, please see the chat and see the link that's linked there, and join and learn more magic on your own. If you even know other magic tricks on your own, please share them with us, and we look forward to seeing them. Till next time, I'm Mr. Williams. Thank you for joining me. Take care.